Hello, and welcome to commonlawcourt.com. In this series of short videos, we'd like to introduce you to who we are, what we do, our achievements so far, and our aims and objectives for the future. But first of all, we should probably begin by explaining the workings of the statutory system, how it was set up to enslave you, from the cradle to the grave, and what we can do to free ourselves from its grip of perceived authority. Chapter 1. An Introduction to Common Law. First of all, what do we mean by common law? There seems to be a lot of controversy surrounding the very term alone. But since I imagine we are all seeking remedy from the same dark forces who aim to control and abuse us, let's not get hung up on the words for now and see if we can all agree upon our intentions. We are all of us born free into this world, living men and women, with an innate sense of right and wrong, of what is just and what is not. Even young toddlers are quick to remind us when that's not fair. Whatever name you want to give to this inner Jiminy Cricket, I think we can all agree it exists at the very core of our being. And it is through this natural moral compass that we, the people, decide upon the rules and regulations that we want to live by. Rules upon which we can all commonly agree, by the people, for the people, and for the benefit and protection of the society which we have chosen to be a part of. Our collective conscience put into a set of laws. Common laws. So what then are these natural laws that we have all agreed to live by? Surely there would be far too many to even begin to list here. Well, no. True law, natural law, God's law, or universal law can easily be summed up by the following simple commandments. Do no harm, commit no fraud, and cause no loss or injury. This is common law. The natural order of things dictates that whomsoever creates a thing has the sole authority over it. Your mother and father had authority over you, but not over the children who lived next door. So, therefore, God, nature, or the universe, whatever you want to call that force responsible for our creation, has the sole authority over us as living men and women. Then we, in turn, created law, and all of the institutions, posts, positions, and power structures that we entrust to uphold it. All governments and their offices, all states and legislation, acts and statutes, bills and codes, and the bodies which enforce them are merely ideas, constructs that we, the living flesh and blood, came up with in the first place, and are therefore only granted any authority by the consent of we, the people. This is the true and natural order of things which seems to have been forgotten. This is common law. Through this series of short films, we hope to build for you a fully comprehensive guide to the workings of the corrupt world system that has been built up around us to limit and enslave living men and women. A go-to resource to find concise answers as to where it all came from, how it all works, and the remedies that you already have at your disposal to free yourself from its grip of perceived authority. But please note, all future episodes will only be available to watch at the Common Law Court Media channel, which you can access via the link below at www.clc-media.uk. Alternatively, you can get there by visiting commonlawcourt.com, where they will be accessible via the home page, under the Other CLC Sites drop-down menu, by clicking on CLC Media, and then going to the Categories drop-down menu, where If you scroll all the way down through the various video subject headers, you will find them by clicking on the link at the bottom for the story of the CLC, where they will be made free to view as and when each of them is completed.